And though thou set thy nest amongst the stars.
And though thou set thy nest amongst the stars. Now, in space right now, they try to, in space, you can do certain kind of experiments in space that you can't do on the earth because of gravity. But in space, you can do certain things and mix certain chemicals and stuff that you can't do on the earth. That's a fact. And he lives in a space station, man. He's making another one. You understand? This is what it's talking about. They're going up into space. You understand? But remember, the pride of his heart said, who's going to bring me down? Read on.
Well, he said it was so heavy because in New York, we don't see stars a lot at night. Right. We look up and we see something. We tell our kids there's a star. We say, oh no, that's T-Mobile. That's T-Mobile right there. You know what I mean? That's the International Space Station right there. That's not a star. That's a satellite.
Come on. Go on, sir.
Wrap it up.
Read on, brother.
Oh God. Thence will I bring thee down.
Thence will I bring thee down. You know what the word thence means? It means from that point. From that point. When you get to that point, thence I'm going to bring you down. You understand? The white man has an incredible ass whipping coming his way. An ass whipping that no other nation is never going to get. You understand? And let me tell you something else. That space force that he's creating, according to the Bible, he's preparing to fight against the Most High in Christ. When the Most High sent Christ with the UFOs or the flying saucers, which are the chariots of God, by the way, they're preparing to fight against Christ. You understand? They creating these lasers and all this technology. The pride of his heart has deceived him, man. He thinks, this is one of the most incredible things that I ever read in my life, to me. It's astounding to me that some worldly animal like the oppressor think that he can throw down with God. Right. That's some hell of a shit right there. Shalak. That's hellified, as we used to say in all. Shalak is sir. We'll do. Read on.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Because he killed the Israelites and he's wicked and he thinks that the earth belongs to him. Because he's able to take it by force, which he's taken everything. He took Europe by force. He's not originally from Europe.
Right.
He took Africa by force. He took America by force. He took Australia, New Zealand, Tasmania, the Philippines. He took all of it by force, man. Go to verse 10.
Verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
For thy violence against the Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. For the violence that you have committed against them in particular, because that's the only people that's mentioned here. Read.
Shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off.
Shame is going to cover them. When the punishment comes upon them, they're going to be so ashamed, crying for mercy and everything. But it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Ain't no mercy coming for you. There's no promise of mercy for Esau, man. None at all. And he doesn't deserve any mercy. Because who has he shown mercy to? Did he show mercy to the Native Indians? Did he show mercy when Geronimo surrendered and made a treaty with him, and then they shipped him and his tribe off to Florida?
Right.
Did he have mercy on the Sioux Nation and took them out of Wyoming and those areas and put them in the Dakotas and put them on reservations?
Right.
Did he have mercy, you understand, on the Cherokee and the Choctaw and all the Indians, the Native Americans of the South, when he took them from North Carolina, Georgia, and all these places and put them in the desert land of Oklahoma? Why he didn't send them to Florida?
Right.
Because they would be too close to home. But they took the Native Indians from the west and brought them to the east, and took the Native Indians from the east and took them to the west to destroy them, to cut them off from the land and their roots, man. He ain't nothing but a devil, man.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you something I love to talk about him. You understand? Read.
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
If you're cut off forever, what does that mean? What does it mean to be cut off forever? It simply means you ain't coming back. You ain't coming back. It's going to be a time, and it's in the scriptures, that people are going to say, hey man, what happened to them furry people, them hairy people?
Right.
You remember the ones with the blonde hair? What happened to them? We don't see them no more. Okay, then you know what his father going to do? His father going to take him down to the museum. And they're going to have white man in the museum. so that the people can say, that's the man that caused the earth to tremble. They can say, what, that? You understand? All of this is in the Bible, man. You understand? Read on, go to verse 18, Bible shot.
Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
The house of Jacob, which is the Israelite, is going to be a fire. It's going to be a fire. What does fire do? It does one thing in particular. It consumes. You understand? That's what fire does. So Jacob is going to be a fire, meaning we're going to be a fire ready to consume something. Let's see what it is. Read.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
The house of Joseph is the northern kingdom, or what we call Hispanics. You understand? That's the house of Joseph. You understand? Because the nation split after Solomon. You understand? Into two, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. You understand? But the house of Joseph is going to be what?
A flame.
Ooh-wee. We're going to be a flame. Flame is fire that consumes. You understand? Read on.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
You know what stubble is? You ever see after a fire? You see all the stuff that's left after the fire is consumed up everything? That's stubble. That's stubble. He's going to be as stubble on the earth, man. And he deserved this. You understand? Read.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
There shall be none remaining of the house of Esau. Let's give that a hand, boy. I love that. That devil, man, he doesn't deserve to be here, man.
Right.
All he does is steal, kill, you understand, and rob.
That's right.
That's all he does, man.
Why don't pastors teach?
Why don't the Christian pastors teach y'all any of this, man?
Right.
You know why? Because the doctrine that they teach was taught to them by the so-called oppressors.
Right.
You understand? But what was taught to us came from Christ. You understand? To Command and General YAHANNA, to the seven heads, to Command and General YAHANNA, to the priests and prophets of the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
We have a job to do out here, man. And we're going to do it, and we don't care who don't like it.
Right.
If you don't like it, you can keep moving. If you want to hear the truth, then stay with us, man.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, for this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?